What is up, y'all? It's your boy Rennoc here, back with a brand new video, and today I made an attempt to beat Pokemon Fire Red Hardcore Nuzlocke with only poison types. The rules for this challenge will be in the description, but for y'all's convenience, here they are. With that out of the way, make sure you go check out my TikTok real quick. I post daily on that. And here's the video. Enjoy. I start off with Bulbasaur for obvious reasons. It is a poison type. I name him Lucky, and I lose the first rival battle. Woo. But whatever, the Nuzlocke hasn't started. I then find a Weedle and name it Stinger. After some grinding, Stinger evolves into a Kakuna and a Beedrill. I then fight Brock, and Lucky is able to one-shot his Pokemon. I then head to Route 3, find a Nidoran, catch it, and name him David. In Mount Moon, I catch a Zubat and name him Batman for obvious reasons. After beating up a Team Rocket member, Lucky evolves. I then beat up the fossil guy and obtain the holy mighty Helix fossil. Please bless this run. I then encounter an Ekans, catch it, and name him Draco. David then evolves into a Nidorino. I train up my team and challenge Misty. Lucky is able to kill the Staryu with a Vine Whip. Starmie comes out. After poisoning and leech seeding it, it then dies to a Vine Whip. I then challenge my rival. I start off with Batman to confuse the crap out of his Pidgeotto and get 2 flinches in a row and a critical hit, killing the bird. Abra then comes out. I have Batman use Bite, but it doesn't kill, so I switch into David as this gives me a safe switch in. David then kills the Abra with a peck. Rattata is next and dies to double kick. Charmander comes out. I spam Poison Sting until it eventually poisons. However, it doesn't, and David gets very hurt because of this. So I switch into Draco, who is then able to finish off the Charmander. I then fight a Team Rocket Grunt at the end of the bridge. Batman is able to end him quickly. I then catch an Oddish and name him Toad. I then evolve David since the next gym is an electric type. I help Bill transform back into a human who then gives the SS and ticket. I then fight my rival at the SS and I start off with Draco, who kills his Pidgeotto with poison and bite. Kadabra is next, and I have to sack Toad so I can safely throw Stinger out to kill it with Twin Needle. Charmeleon then dies to David's Thrash. Raticate gets poisoned from Poison Point and dies to a Thrash. Draco then evolves into an Arbok. I make my way to Lieutenant Surge, and David sweeps his team. I then get Flash, and after some grinding, Batman evolves. I then pick up a bike and head through the rock tunnel, which was easy thanks to Flash. I beat up a Rocket Grunt at the game corner, grab some tea, and challenge Erica. Batman also is able to sweep her team with no issues. So I go and fight Giovanni. Lucky is able to take out the Onyx and Rhyhorn, and David takes care of his Kangaskhan. I then find Gary at a cemetery, who then wants to fight. I start off with Draco, who gets a glare off and kills his Pidgeotto. Cute comes out, almost kills Draco, but he's able to live and allow me to switch into Stinger to kill it. Kadabra is slower than Stinger and dies. Charmeleon dies to a Thrash. Again, Gyarados dies to Lucky. I then find a Ghastly, catch it, and name her Charlene. Lucky came close to dying to this Marowak ghost, but is able to win. After beating up the rocket grunts, Mr. Fuji gives me the Poke Flute. Charlene then evolves into a Haunter. I then catch a Venonant and name her Mothra. I go and get Surf at the safari, and Lucky evolves into a Venusaur. Mothra also evolves into a Venomoth. I then challenge Koga. I start off with David, who is able to kill the first coughing with Surf. Mothra is then able to kill Muck and the other coughing. And Charlene kills the Wheezing. I then catch a Tentacool and name her Jelly. She then evolves into a Tentacruel. I then fight Gary in the Sylph Co building. David kills his Pidgeot with Surf. Execute then dies to Mothra's Leech Life. Alakazam dies to Jelly's critical hit Acid. Gyarados dies to Charlene's Thunderbolt. However, Charizard tanks Thunderbolt and kills Charlene. This hurt a lot. Like, I wasn't sure how I was gonna finish this challenge. But David is able to finish off the Charizard with Surf. I then fight Giovanni. Jelly is able to kill the Nidorino. Lucky then kills the Kangaskhan and the Rhyhorn. Jelly then kills the Nidoqueen, winning the battle. I then fight Sabrina. David is able to kill the Kadabra with Surf, and Mr. Mime with Thrash. Alakazam comes out. I switch into Draco, who's able to paralyze it, but it heals itself with its ability and kills Draco. Another death that hurts. Jelly then kills the Alakazam with Surf. Jelly is able to kill Venomoth with Lucky's Leech Seed. I then catch a coughing and name her Dynamite. I also catch a Grimer. Dynamite then evolves, and I go challenge Blaine. Jelly Bubble Beams Growlithe and Ponyta, surfs on the Rapidash, and it takes 2 surfs for the Arcanine. I then make my way to Giovanni, which Jelly pretty much just obliterates him with Surf. Came in with a tsunami, and yeah. Enough said. On my way to Victory Road, Gary challenges me. David is able to kill the Pidgeot, Alakazam, and Gyarados. Jelly kills Charizard with a Surf. Rhyhorn also dies to a Surf. Mothra then finishes his Execute off. I then make my way to the Elite Four. I start off with Lucky, who is Dugong, Slowbro, and Lapras. Dynamite takes the Jinx out with a Shadow Ball, and David kills Cloyster with Shockwave. Bruno is next. David is able to kill both Onix with a Surf. Batman is able to kill the Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Machamp thanks to Poison. Very close match. Agatha is next and starts to give my team issues. Mothra is able to kill the first Gengar. David kills the Golbat, and Batman takes out the Haunter. However, the second Gengar decides to just obliterate us. Obliterate me, obliterate my team. Yeah, that was not fun. Not fun to watch. So, attempt 2. Mothra dies to the Haunter, so Mothra was just destined to die in this fight. Batman kills the Haunter again, and this time Dynamite is able to kill the Gengar with a Shadow Ball since it's physical in Gen 3. Jelly kills the Arbok with a Hydro Pump. Finally is Lance. I start off with David thinking he would start off with Aerodactyl, but Gyarados is first. Whoops. But David is able to kill it thanks to Shockwave. Jelly then dies to the Aerodactyl because of Hyper Beam being physical in this gen. Great. David kills it with Surf, and then Dragonite kills David. and is now a wall and makes his run pointless to continue. So attempt number 3, here we go. This time Jelly and David survive, and Dynamite has to make the ultimate choice. She has to sacrifice herself using explosion to obliterate the Dragonite and allow us to continue with this run. Jelly and Batman then finish off the last 2 Dragonairs, finishing Lance. Then he tells us that there's still one final opponent for us to fight, and that just so happens to be Gary. And oh my freaking gosh, I cannot stress how irritating and how nightmarish this fight was. After multiple attempts, I kid y'all not, multiple attempts of this stupid fight, David looks into the multiverse, sees all the events of us losing, but he sees the one way for victory. And so he goes into beast form, killing Rhydon, Alakazam, Executor, and Pidgeot. And not just that, he also brings Gyarados down to less than half health before dying to the Gyarados, allowing Lucky to kill it with a Razor Leaf. Charizard then comes out, and after poisoning the Charizard with Lucky, I switch into Jelly, who, after his multiple healings, eventually kills the Charizard. This was an interesting challenge, and at times felt harder than the fighting challenge, which highly recommend y'all go check that out. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and here's a quick teaser before we end the video. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.